Fast, accurate, and everyday. First Defense Weather.
Well, a happy Wednesday to you, and boy, it's going to be a warm one out there. We still have this heat advisory that is in place for Erie and Crawford County in northwestern Pennsylvania. Now, it does not include Warren County or any part of the southern tier, but we would not be shocked if the National Weather Service in Buffalo does issue a heat advisory for later this afternoon or tomorrow, as the heat indices will be flirting with heat advisory criteria, which is 95 degrees per the Buffalo office. And this is not just a local issue. All the orange you see here are the heat advisories. This pink, this purple shade you see there is the excessive heat warning. So this is by far not a local issue. This is an issue that stretches across much of the eastern U.S. And speaking of the heat index, these are the forecast heat indices. We're likely going to peak out around 93 here in the city today, and also the same thing for Thursday as well, getting close to that heat advisory criteria. But take a look at Friday, back down, and we're not going to be dealing with a heat index by the time we go into the weekend. Now, we are watching today for at least a couple of isolated storms that could be on the stronger side. We're under this marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5. But our main concern comes tomorrow, as the Storm Prediction Center has us under a slight risk, a 2 out of 5 across all of the region. And this is going to be in association with a passage of a cold front that'll move through tomorrow. So the timing on the strongest severe thunderstorms is going to be about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to about 5 o'clock. It's still going to be mainly a damaging wind gust threat. Could be some large hail and heavy rainfall. But notice what we wrote here. The tornado risk is not zero. There is a low tornado risk, and we're going to explain that right now. So here's the newest run of future scan. So we're going to stay mostly dry for today, but notice with the heat and the humidity, we are going to pop up these showers and thunderstorms. And understand, this is a computer model. It's a computer simulation. So these showers and storms might not pop up in this exact location, but where you do see a storm, you could see some heavy downpours along with some brief gusty winds. Those pop-up storms continue through the early evening. Then we should clear out for the overnight hours. Here's our concern for tomorrow. This is out ahead of the cold front. Modeling is trying to suggest this as a line of showers and thunderstorms, or what we call a squall line. But notice how there's breaks in the line in between these storms. This is what we have to keep an eye on for that tornado potential, because if any one of these storms breaks out of this line and becomes what we call cellular, where they're out there by themselves, any one of those storms could break out into its own storm and ultimately tap into the full potential of the instability that we have. Now, when you're dealing with thunderstorms in a line, all the storms have to compete with, all the storms have to compete with each other for moisture, whereas a single storm out there by itself doesn't have to compete with anything. So that's what we have to keep an eye on. Is this going to stay as a line, or are they going to break apart and turn more cellular? That's what we have to keep an eye on through the day tomorrow. And of course, we'll have the full weather office staff tomorrow, and we'll keep you updated through the day as these storms continue to move on to the east. Those taper off, and then by Friday, it's going to turn much cooler and drier as well. So if you're not a fan of the heat, we do have some relief on the way for the weekend. So the forecast for today looks like this. Hot and muggy, otherwise mostly sunny with scattered pop-up showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. 82 at the immediate Lake Erie water to 89 while inland, with a south wind 7 to 14. Warm and muggy tonight. Scattered showers and storms, especially early, then turns partly cloudy. 67 in the valleys to a steamy 75 at the lakeshore. The ultimate satellite solution 7-day. We stay warm tomorrow up to 86. Chance for those severe thunderstorms in the afternoon. There's the relief Friday. 75, partly to mostly sunny. Pair of 6s on Saturday. Juneteenth is looking fantastic. Lower 70s with mostly sunny skies. Then we begin a chance for a few scattered showers both Monday and Tuesday. And it does look like the humidity creeps again by early next week.